Welcome to the stream. Early on a Saturday. In a strange turn of events, I decided to forego Final Fantasy 16 like I was thinking I was going to do last night. We'll do Final Fantasy 16 tomorrow. We'll do a big Final Fantasy 16 stream tomorrow, probably. Most likely during the day. But for today, we're going to continue Rain Code. Because I stopped last night right before we got into the investigation. I was like, you know what? I feel as if I should do the investigation. And then we'll break for a while. And then I'll come back later tonight with the standard Umineko Saturday night stream. Something feels off. Something about my setting. Something about where I'm sitting, maybe. Maybe it's just because it's really early in the morning. Gumshoe Gab is now here. Interesting. Look at that. What happens if I hit start? Oh, load. Oh, that's where they tuck away load. Oh, look at that. Alright, so we're going to investigate the Nailman killings. Not to be confused with the Mailman killings. Those are completely different. Very distinct. We're in a clock tower. Every time I read Ginma District, I want to say Ganba. Gamba. Gamba? Gamba District. Like the gambling district. But I know that's not right. Alright, so we're really... I mean, I think we got one key. Right? Yes. Clock tower. We got our original murder case report. So we're just now starting the investigation here. Climb those stairs.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
Oh, lightning.
You can do it, Master!
Shut up, Shinigami. I don't need you. I am in, like, unfortunate timing, but in, like, 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna have to take, like, just, like, a 2-minute break just so I can get something set up for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna have to, like, awkwardly break for, like, a couple minutes in about half an hour. Wait, what was that? So, what, did it just show me this? I looked away for, like, a second, and I thought it was gonna be, like, a cutscene. We have a suspicious door. We also have a suspicious ladder.
The crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, so it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
Oh, can't wait to see a corpse.
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Now hurry it up!
That doesn't mean I want to see any more.
Oh
To be honest, until I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me. I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago. But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant.
Look at all the creepy dolls. Creepy.
What is this? Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together. As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Don't be scared. Investigate.
Shinigami, You don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death?
No.
Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
Death happens all the time.
It's ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
Coco Head's like,
Fine. You're right.
I don't feel very
I should hurry
comfortable
before
right
the
now.
Peacekeepers return.
Yep. Now let's start the investigation.
I should mention, I really don't like the look of blood.
Oh, also, any clues you find
starts
during
throwing
your
up in the
search will be
corner.
recorded by yours truly. It will all materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
I don't want to go back there anymore. Someone will die once the mystery is solved.
You are so naive, having sympathy for the criminal you're catching. What place is suspicious?
Alright, inspect investigation marker to gather information to solve the case. New solution key has been acquired by advancing the investigation. Makes sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's look at all the creepy dolls. Whoa.
What's up?
Why are you staring at a wooden box?
You know,
I thought there might be a clue related to the case. It's covered in dust and there's no evidence it was moved. It's probably not relevant, right? Right. Let's look somewhere else. I still get detective points though for it, so I might as well click on everything
this
I
part
can.
seems important. Maybe.
so this
Everything.
is the only window. They've installed shutters instead of glass. The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on. The window's big enough for someone to fit through.
Note, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The only window was shuttered and also looked locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the nailman's modus operandi.
According to the Peacekeeper report, the shutters were already closed at the time of discovery. So they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
It won't open. It's locked. Were the shutters locked when the body was discovered?
How do we open them? Maybe there's a secret password or something.
No, I don't think it's a password. Hey, there's a latch
Not
on
with
the left
that
side.
attitude.
I think I can move it. All right, it opened. The latch was pretty light. It can be easily adjusted. It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here. Even if you tried climbing down, there's nothing to hold on to out there. You can see the big clock above, but there's nothing really suspicious here. It'd be difficult for the culprit to get in and out from here. What's that sound? Oh, it's locked again.
So it locks when it closes.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutters?
I'm
You wanna
testing
be
things,
friends with them?
Shinigami.
No, that's not it. Now it won't go down.
Gotta run
I
through all
get it.
options.
This shutter stops once it goes all the way up. But when set halfway, it's designed to fall down with its own weight. And if it goes all the way down, it automatically locks.
I don't get it, but you're really fixated on these shutters. I'll make them a solution key for you, just in case you open a shutter shop one of these days.
Perfect. Lock automatically when they're completely lowered, stop when they're raised completely. Great.
There's something under the window.
What's that? Did you find something interesting?
under the window?
The bottom of the window is wet.
Maybe some rain got in when you opened the window earlier.
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains. This didn't get wet just now.
Then maybe it's the tears from the nailed dolls. No more horror stuff!
More dolls? Here too? These two are lined up and nailed together. Huh? What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll.
A yellow? Yeah, that's weird.
On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail. What could it mean?
This is suspicious.
Hello.
You should remember this.
Hey, you're in the gold. You got the gold badge. You got the gold badge. Look at that. Let's just remember this. Oh, 2 dolls beneath window. Yeah, look at that. 3 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate it immensely. There are scuff marks on the nails driven. Okay. So something weird about these. Something weird. Door.
This is the only door in the room. The lock
the
is
only
broken.
door.
They say the door was locked from the inside when the body was discovered. That must mean the peacekeepers broke the lock to get inside. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of it being tampered with.
Yeah, you gotta. I missed you at the last Doom and Echo stream, but yeah, if you want to catch that VOD and then get all caught up for the stream a little later tonight, that's totally fine. I always say, sleep is way more on the list of important things, way higher up than my silly old streams. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of being tampered. Okay.
There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but it's filled up and rusted.
Yep, see ya. There's a keyhole on the outside of the door and it's filled up and rusted.
This didn't happen recently. It may have been like this way before the incident.
Interesting.
Hey, why is the keyhole plugged?
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the room needed both locks.
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open it with a duplicate key or anything.
There's no gap when the door is closed. It'd be hard to tamper with it. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside.
The door in the clock tower was locked. Clock tower door. Yes. Yes. Okay, so they do get little green check marks if I've already looked at them. Good to see. Doll. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. But how about Doll on the Wall? Alright, I'll just press it.
There are dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight. All the dolls here look antique. They're looking at me as if they're full of hate.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand. Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the Nailman.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes. Whoever is killed by the Nailman is pinned by countless nails.
But why would the culprit go through so much trouble to imitate an urban legend?
Or maybe it's the
Yeah, it could be the real Nailman. Can't count that out.
I told you I'm not good with occult and horror stuff.
Alright, time to look at the main corpse here.
Yep,
I've been
it's a
avoiding
corpse.
it. I've been avoiding it.
Guess I'll have to search the body, huh?
The signature neon pinkish violet blood.
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't ya?
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the victim. This is definitely a real corpse and not a doll.
Definitely.
I don't know who this woman is. The Peacekeeper report didn't include any details. But no matter who she is, she didn't deserve this.
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry, hurry!
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails pinning her to the floor. What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
It looks like a rope burn.
Yeah.
The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled. A victim usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims. Seen it a bunch of times.
So she was killed by strangulation?
Yeah, died for possibly the whole nail thing.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out. They didn't investigate at all! They got the chance to see a corpse up close, and they blew it!
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge.
Did not mention anything about it. Seems like these peacekeepers, maybe they're either really shitty or trying to hide something.
That should be enough.
Maybe that's all the investigating I can do.
And that's a wrap!
An investigation can be ended once you finish examining everything. Feel free to stop whenever. End investigate. Ooh, end investigation with a B. B button. I didn't get to go up the ladder thing. Can I do that now? We got 5 keys. 5 keys. I still don't know where request number 2 is, but I'm gonna try my damnedest to find it. Let's go ahead and read these. Look at these profiles for these characters. Yako. He dislikes debt. He likes the meat buns here. Detective, flair for negotiation is his talent. Oh. Kanai native and head of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. He lives an unhealthy, unkempt, and unsanitary lifestyle. Oh, he's just like me, for real. He understands the threat the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers pose, but only thinks of how to avoid them, even so he cares a great deal for his companions. Halara, nightmare. Forte, we don't know. Wait, his just says talent. Yeah, okay. Forte, likes cats and dogs, dislikes cruel con artists. Master Detective dispatched the Nocturnal Detective Agency. Sharp-witted and attractive detective has no specified gender. But what is... I mean, the sharp-witted and attractive detective? I mean, I do like the glasses. Also, progressive. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Likes all cute girls. Dislikes popular guys. Wow. This man. Desuhiko. What a guy. A master detective dispatched to the Nocturnal Detective Agency by the World Detective Organization. His goal is to become famous as a mystery-solving superstar detective. He often refers to trainee detective Yuma as Rookie. So master detective, yeah, okay. Oh, great. The Fubuki. Likes exciting adventures, dislikes unexciting adventures. Well, a master detective dispatched to the Nocturnal Detective Agency by the World Detective Organization. Although she's a beauty with outstanding style, her airheaded tendencies can frustrate the people she talks to. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Vivia Twilight. Likes fluffy pillows, dislikes hard pillows, living. Always in this pose. Look at the 2 pictures. They're basically the same thing. It's just him lying in different locations. Master Detective dispatched. He has pale skin and an aesthetic atmosphere about him. Often lying down in various places. His personality can be described as self-indulgent. Number 1. head of the World Detective Organization. His true name is unknown as he's almost never seen in public. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that this might not be the real number one if no one knows what he looks like, you know? He likes cigars, dislikes sweets. Anyone share my birthday? Oh, this one's kind of close. Kind of close. Of course, glossary will always just remain like that, I guess. I don't think I can leave before I...
What else is there to check?
Where else can I investigate? Oh. Boop.
That should do it for the investigation for now.
Yeah, I get it. Without a doubt, this murder crime scene is a locked room mystery. It's an impossible crime. The door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked.
I mean, I made mention of this before, but it's very funny that I'm concurrently playing 2 games where locked room mysteries are like a big old thing about them.
It's a locked room mystery. So cute.
Sniff, sniff.
What are you doing?
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
Anyway,
I make that noise when I
let's leave
sniff,
before
too.
the peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right.
Finished.
Speaking of which, what's this ladder over here?
Should we take a look?
Yes.
There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about it.
I think that kid said his dad was here to fix the clock.
Oh, so that's the clock. Was he about to head back home after fixing it? Or maybe he was just about to start fixing it.
Probably doesn't matter either way. Nothing matters to me besides the locked room mystery.
Well, I'll think about it later. Let's leave this place for now.
That's it? That's it. A luxury car can be purchased for 5 million Xian. That's conversion rate. Do your math at home. Figure it out.
Oh, it's you.
Over here!
Huh? What's the matter?
Meet me behind the tree.
Find a body or something?
Can I get in here yet? That's just completely rusted. There's a lock in it. Doesn't seem like there's a way through.
Say,
Man, how do I get back there? Let me in.
over here!
Where's he taking me?
How far does this go?
Oh, it's got a little
Over here.
secret area. That's how the little boy taught me how to get in. Look at that.
Are you keeping up, Master?
Well, let me go grab the thing then. Oh, God, I didn't. Grab it. Memory shard, amethyst. Recall memories with Halara. Halara memories, you say? Should I just watch it now? Is it? Oh, I heard a bird outside and I thought it was raining. I thought it was like raindrops. It's not raindrops. Halara? Where's Halara? Halara? Here it is. Halara Nightmare. The attractive person. Allegedly. Alright, let's watch it. I'm fine with watching these when I get them. They're short. They seem to be very short. His beanie. I still say Halara looks a lot like Chiaki.
Oh no. I got careless and ended up alone with Halara. I guess I should be the one to start the conversation. I'm the rookie, after all. But what do I say?
Do you feel awkward?
Huh?
I mean, yeah.
It's natural to strike up a conversation when two people are together. Such is the mundane way of the masses. You're overtaxing your tiny brain to do so, aren't you?
Well, sort of.
Then how about you and I have a wager?
But I thought the chief said no more gambling.
The boss said it's forbidden, so you won't do it. You think I can be swayed by that sort of logic? Besides, gambling can nurture skills that every detective needs. I believe it will be to your benefit.
And what sort of skills are you talking about?
Instead of always asking for answers, why not figure it out for yourself for once?
Yeah, think.
Yeah, think.
Skill needed
Cocoa
by
head.
detectives, which can be trained by gambling.
Gambling improves courage. Sure, courage. I'm locking in
Is it
courage.
Courage?
It's true you can train yourself to be more courageous this way. However, that's not the true essence of gambling.
I see. The skill that can be trained by
Oh,
gambling
so it makes me pick
is
another one. Is it Sixth Sense then?
Observational skills?
That's right. Gambling isn't merely decided by coincidence.
That's like the third option I would have picked out of those.
For example, in poker, you can study the cards already in play, as well as the expressions of dealers and players.
I mean, sure, but I wasn't thinking poker.
You observe all that, make logical
Lame.
deductions, and commence battle. How about it? Wouldn't you agree those are the skills every detective needs?
I get what you're saying, but
When are you going to stop nitpicking? After all you made me explain, you will have to play a match with me.
But there's no way I stand a chance against you.
Not to worry. We'll do a warm-up first, with nothing wagered. I'm not going to hustle a beginner straight off the bat.
Yeah, you would.
Okay.
I don't believe you. Seems like they would definitely do that.
Yes, I beat you.
It was just a game of heads or tails. But still, you show some promise.
Does that mean I have talent as a detective?
Yes, you can say that for sure. Now the real game begins. First, let's wager. I think we should start with 10,000 Xian.
Right. This isn't how it was supposed to
Immediately
go.
loses it all.
Don't be foolish. I lost the warm-up so you'd feel that rush, and mistake your own skill level. It's rather obvious I did it on purpose. I let you get carried away and made you take a gamble against me.
That's
Devilish.
terrible.
Aw, you got completely hustled. You picked the wrong detective to mess with.
I think that was a rather good learning experience. It's crucial for detectives to doubt other people's intentions, no matter the circumstances. I won't charge you interest for now, but you must tell me immediately when you've developed a payment plan.
Alara is totally ruthless.
Master, you and Halara seem to have grown closer.
Yeah, me and Halara are the best of friends now. I just got hustled out of some money. I got swindled. You're a cheat, swindler, and a liar. And I got just demolished. I can't believe.
you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building, and I found these.
Footprints?
Maybe these belong to the culprit.
What? The culprit?
I'm not sure. Let's check. There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall, but it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers.
Ah, it's only the heels. So they don't have tops of foots. The culprit.
They could be loafers, but the footprints seem strange.
Oh?
Our
What's
culprit
strange
has
about
half
them?
feet.
Look, the footprints are facing the wall. This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with wall-facing man now? First the nail man, and now this! It's a phantom party!
And the end right under that window. Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
What do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Boy, I don't know.
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this.
I'm not that good.
At least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey, what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Huh? His shoes? He usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet. Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
In that case, I'll remember it for you.
Suspicious footprints facing the wall. Great.
So, do you think you can find the real culprit?
Yeah, I
Sure.
maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry. I'll find a way.
Thank you.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father. Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out
He
late
said he was
last
gonna
night
go
to
kill
work on the
someone.
clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
He went to the store and bought some nails
That's his job.
and said, "I'll be back, son. I gotta go kill someone."
His job is to repair clocks?
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks too.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it. The clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it. My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights. He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
A fear of heights. He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training. You're even getting better at pretending to think.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here.
Okay, fear of heights.
I hear noise outside.
I hear talking. Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's take a look.
If all the Peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
Down, 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 down. Who's this? Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh?
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Seth Burrows. Okay, sure. Seth Burrows. Here.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
It didn't get amplified at all.
Hurry and wake
There we go.
up.
Just like
Everyone, listen closely.
what? This is goofy.
It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived. Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. They may still be nearby. Capture anyone that even appears suspicious. Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that. The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
Putrefy. I don't want the body to putrefy. I like the idea of having a
To speed
designated
this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested.
man to just hold that item for him.
We should even consider a public execution.
He's like, oh, your dad's gonna die.
An execution? What do we do? At this rate,
Oh, I clicked on accident when I was coughing.
Wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city,
Trying to clear my throat.
what they say becomes the truth.
please! Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
I know a secret way out. You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma district. You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
Yeah, just you wait. I'll bring some good news soon.
Bam, 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 bam. Shortcut. Oh, crawling in the rain. Just make everything wet and muddy. Donk.
Who knew some brat would save ya?
Bam, 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 bam.
For now,
Oh, the peacekeepers will spot me. You need to stay out of harm's way, master. Go back. You go back, back, back. I guess that makes sense. Is this his and hers trash cans?
I'm
I think I should try being more eco-conscious.
I'm sure.
Maybe you should try being more ego-conscious. Got her. You want me to be more libido-conscious?
Huh?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all, actually. Anyone who sees his eyes will either become blessed or vanish.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow! Get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? We can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues.
Of course.
If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
That cafe that's just now conveniently in the shot. Oh, the cool cafe. The swanky cafe.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million yen, right? Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
I was curious to see if there was going to be the missing the missing requesting, but I don't see it. Don't see it. All right, I'm gonna back away for like 2 or 3 minutes. Shouldn't take me long. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of a thing, and then I'll be right back. So just give me, I'm gonna throw this. I'm back. Ooh, I'm coming back hot. All right. Sorry about that. I had to just get a thing fixed. Okay. But now, I'm ready to solve this case or whatever. Go into the cafe. Gonna go have a cup of coffee. Where's my new friend?
Alara,
Hello.
please, help me.
If Master is bowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
You're 30 minutes later than expected.
God, their glasses are so stylish.
So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 Yen eventually.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Damn, Laura.
Oh, come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
Got her.
I won't force your hand.
Got him.
Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to pay for that
Don't
too?
add it to the tab.
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
No.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 Shin. Got it? Please don't add the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice. I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride as a detective.
Oh, shut up.
I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support. You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
All right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts.
And no
Now,
money.
He has no money
Oh, I was gonna make the joke.
Talk about a triple threat.
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold. All people lie. All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDO's.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes.
Realize.
Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering... Is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Why was that question asked? Is that just to put it out there if you didn't read the profile? Or is it gonna come back as like a thing?
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
Hey, progressive Shinigami.
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating
Makes
each
sense.
one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Gima district.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I
Yes.
prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible. But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone. Halara, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
Alright, get back. Is she following me? Yeah. God, I would wear this jacket Halara has. I'd wear it. Take the bus. Wait, I can't travel there by bus? Travel to the next closest one, I guess. No, you can't go home by bus. But you can't stay here. Beep bop 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 bop. Where the fuck am I going though? This way. Yeah, based on the minimap, I gotta take some downstairs here. These are upstairs.
Come on, Master! Do you have no sense of direction?
Truly, I don't, Shinigami. I'm trying my bestest. These are stairs as well. What the fuck? Where's the down? These are ups. Fuck. Fuck. Maybe I should have just gone towards the thing. Maybe it would have been a smarter thing to do. Try this again. Head this direction. Is it here? Oh. Wait, that's the abandoned rooftop. How the fuck? I'm looking at this mini-map and I'm like, I don't fucking know. So it's clearly down, but how do I... You've had too much. I'd clearly... clearly... Oh, here we go. Descending stairs. Did I not go see the stairs and go, those are not Did I not walk by these stairs and be like, those aren't descending? It's roped off, that's why. Well then, here? Fuck, man. I'm looking like a fool. Alright, I guess these stairs in the middle of... Oh, there we go. I found it, don't worry. Everything is golden. See, I don't know how to navigate this because when we were last here, it was like I was just being brought along. I was being...
Faster, you gotta hurry!
I was being force walked. I didn't navigate this. I didn't navigate this area. Parkour. Dronebrella.
It's the Peacekeepers.
Oh shit.
Stay hidden.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Oh shit, they've got Chief. They got
Seth Burroughs.
Yako.
A high-ranking Peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours. When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that... it makes me want to sink a ship.
I don't follow.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours.
Oh shit, we have 3 hours.
I'll not wait a second longer. If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
He's gone.
Chief Yako, are you all right?
Oh, Yuma. And Alara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
Yeah, we saw.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You couldn't at least help me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, The last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out. Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman.
The Nailman.
You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map.
Mark that church. Funky church.
It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're off.
I'm just being reduced to just making random noises as I stream this.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case.
3 hours is a plenty of time.
Seriously, I'm counting on you. There's still so much I need to do.
What is that he's looking at? What could that possibly be? A tease. Alright, so I guess we're going to a church.
You can get to the church from Kamasaki District. Time is short.
Let's hurry! Master?
Hey, Master, try touching the TV monitor.
But
Sure, but what for? Maybe you'll get sucked inside. There's no way that would happen. Is that a Persona 4 reference? I guess a lot of things technically could reference, or could be a reference of just getting sucked into a TV. What the hell is this sign? I don't know how to read. Can I hit? Okay, that brings that up. That's just a pause. Okay. That is something. I guess I should have gone the other way, right? Oh well. I'll just cut through here.
Let's hurry to the church!
I'm going to the church. Look at me running to the church.
Oh, this is looking pretty
This car has a cool vintage thing going on. I wish I could take it for a spin.
see.
You can float and you still want to drive? I'd rather try floating personally. You can float all you want after you die and become a ghost. That's a one-way street though. I'll pass. Funky church. Funky church. The only church in Kanai Ward. Oh, it's so cool.
So
Not
the
a funky
mailman urban
church.
legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
What's the matter, Halara?
She doesn't like churches.
I hate churches.
I knew it!
I find them devoid of value.
Got it.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment.
God,
Just look
such
at the
true
tragedies
words.
this city has seen. There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
Excuse me.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
Laura is cold. I like him. Well, look at these people.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone? Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
Rude.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Time for an investigation.
Did I find a secret? Yeah, I did. Hell yeah. Vivia. A Vivia memory. I'll hold off on checking into that for just a sec.
I'm sure.
This fox must be the church's symbol.
Come on.
An otherwise fine atmosphere spoiled by a lame-ass fox. A gargoyle would really tie the place together. Gargoyles! Dark-sided! So I'm curious. Let me... Is there maybe like 5 chapters in this game? And so like each one has... Yeah, like you can find one of these things in each chapter possibly. It would keep it all tidy like that, right? That's kind of how it feels like. Also, if there was 5 chapters and there's 5 people here, maybe each chapter you partner up with one of the different detectives that you got here. It all just makes too much sense, right? It all just makes too much sense. Oh, I already clicked into it, so I should probably do it, right? Can't live without books. Alright, let's do this. And then we'll interview the church people. Church people. Nice posture he
I
has.
finished a bunch of chores. Maybe I should go make some coffee.
Sorry. I had some soot in my nose.
Vivia, you were in there?
Yeah, I was here the whole time.
You could have at least said you were there. You scared me.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'll start doing that next time.
I don't mind, so please do.
Yuma, you're too kind. You never mind talking to me.
You know, I wonder why he always crawls into cramped spaces like that.
You find it
It's a
calming
comfort
in there,
thing.
right? But wouldn't you be better off on a couch or bed?
Like when you put one of those like thunder shirts or whatever they're called on a dog during storms or fireworks or something. You just squeeze them.
If comfort level must be quantified in terms of the physical strain on your body, then yes. But this reminds me of something.
Reminds you of what?
Well, what do you think?
What Vivia remembers when he's inside the fireplace.
Memories about firewood. I'm gonna say good memories.
Is it a good memory?
Yes, that's correct.
I mean, that's the only other one. Why else would he be doing it? Bad
When I was
memories?
young, my parents would always discipline me by locking me in the storage room. When I'm in here, I can relive those memories.
Huh? They don't sound like nice memories if you were locked in there. That seems pretty traumatic to me.
No, those are good memories for me. I have many brothers. We all yearned for our parents' love. So, no matter what shape or form it took, I was happy when my parents paid attention to me.
I see.
I know. How about you join me, Yuma? Once you get used to the back pain, it's actually not so bad in here.
No, I think I'll pass.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown closer.
I guess. And it does seem as if, no matter which one you find, you get just the volume, like that first one. So even if, like, the list doesn't correspond to the list of, like, I think they call them volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're not going to get these little bits out of order or anything strange. Yeah, you can see here. So like volume 1, even though the last ones we had gotten were like at the top. I got the second one here, but it still unlocks the... I'll stuff you all of a sudden. What the hell? I blame the birds outside. That's what it is. Wow, I'm still hitting like the wrong buttons. I can't stress how weird it is to open up menu. Like, this just feels unnatural to me. Maybe it's a Switch thing, but you go Y and then A and then X. So you're hitting so many different buttons just to get to this screen. Just feels so unnatural to me. All right, let's talk to these very cool designed, like, look at how cool these people are. Are these just minor characters that get cool designs?
Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered.
I'm sure Halara loves hearing this.
That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the Nailman?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the Nailman.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nailman for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
These church people are probably going to end up being the bad guys, right? Is that what we're building up to?
Already like that. And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the Nailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
That makes sense with a body like that.
I understand. Thank you very much.
All right, check their shoes quickly. Are any of them loafers or whatever?
You are...
Just got injured.
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
You got some nerve calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
My type of nun.
Sorry.
She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally metal!
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
It's good to see the furry community is very well represented here in this game. We're already so early and we see what seems to be 2 confirmed furries.
Hey, don't stare! It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
Thanks, servant.
I see.
Now this guy.
Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
No.
Huh? No, I...
It's like,
today's the
no,
first
I
time we've
don't.
met.
What? You're investigating the nail man and you don't know who I am?
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halar was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know? I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So, you know a lot about the Nailman.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real Nailman, obviously. The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists. The
I'm telling you, it really does exist.
Ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof. In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nail Man's next target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nail Man. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I had acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the Nail Man.
Guess he just wants to meet the Nail Man and doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about?
Let's ask about the dolls.
That reminds me, is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something? Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
What about if anything strange has happened?
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a big question.
Oh, now that you mention it...
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What do you mean by strange?
Like... I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
Can you try drawing what it looked like? It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out, but I was too late. It was completely incinerated. I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
Suspicious.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
Hey, strangely shaped rope. Alright, how about the past Nail Man murders?
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nail Man, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh? Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim. But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
First happened a secret club. Great.
It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I'd found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, and also the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room. And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Information past Nailman murders. Okay. Just lumps them all into one. And the suspect.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon?
G.A. Colon?
I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nailman was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nailman acts as their agent, then they are also the Nailman. In a way.
We're
That's
all the
how I see it.
Nailman.
What do you think?
It's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Was that okay?
Yes, it will suffice.
Did I do okay?
Thank you for your cooperation.
I just want your approval.
You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? You need to remember every face, so you can spot them, even if they flee through a crowd.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Just that it might
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little rests in your head.
Excuse me.
So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
The club. The club. The club. The secret club.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's
I
hurry.
remember things.
I won't allow time to be wasted.
Do you think I'm not paying attention? I say secret club.
Halara? I've been thinking. The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for?
I'm the best.
Now, let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
I'm Halara Nightmare. Oh, so it's where it was roped off.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
Her forte is just karate chops.
It's open. Let's go inside.
My forte is I can chop caution tape very swiftly. What is this place? Oh, up against the wall? Oh, I thought there was like a secret here because if you look at the mini-map, it looks like it would like allow you to like walk behind this. Why is this one not functioning? Is that a secret?
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either. which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is postcognition.
Oh.
The power to see the past.
Oh.
However, it can only be used at murder scenes. To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered.
That's handy.
Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective!
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene.
Yeah, damn, that one seems a lot better than I can detect how many people there are in the room or whatever.
Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry. Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
No.
What? Of course not.
Wait, the forte is a key? Lara's forte is postcognition. Shows a crime scene as it was when it first discovered. Okay. Well, show it to me, Halara. She gonna do it? Does she have to cover up an eye to to do it?
Postcognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you.
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives used their powers?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Steal her powers.
Wait, then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate. You must kiss someone to share their ability.
What?
You got a kiss?
Ha! I lied. Look at you blush. Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara's a boy or a girl.
I don't care. I'd kiss Halara.
Oh, quit messing
You
around
mode
and
kiss
tell me how it
Halara.
works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active. That's it.
Consensual hand holding.
Okay, I can do that.
Halara, can I hold your hand real quick? I'm sure Halara will, not mind. Just sneak up behind and just grab that hand. Just grab that hand.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
Can I hold your hand, please?
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yes, that way.
I swear
I'll
I'm
be able
not
to see the
lying,
past
Halara.
too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally. I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Hell yeah. Give me that hand.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you. But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined.
No, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it, Halara. Just hold my hand longer.
Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Okay. Entrance.
That's...
The chairs are lined up neatly. Did someone rearrange the chairs after the incident?
Well,
Either the peacekeepers did so, or the staff here did. Either way, it's not something to worry about. True, I'll check someplace else.
What does that mean?
When the body was discovered, this door was locked from the inside. There's no other way into or out of the room. In other words, it's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery. Things are heating up. Oh, so I have to press Z. I'll rank up. ZR? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that makes a bit more sense then, I guess.
That's...
The chair's knocked over. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and culprit? I don't know about that. Culprit could have knocked it over on purpose to throw off the investigation. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere. Right.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in. like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
Release. Let go of her hand. Of their hand. Swimming around the counter? There's a glass on the counter. Has a thin layer of dust, so it could have been there since the incident. A key was in the glass at the time the body was discovered. If you want to investigate, we should use postcognition. Right, got it.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
Oh, the body.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Alright, so door key there. Oh, I can turn the camera. I didn't think about doing that before.
Yeah.
Saw machine is spotless. Looks like it was well taken care of. There's nothing here of interest.
Yeah.
Seems that way. Let's check someplace else. Right. What about if I check it like this?
That's...
There's a saw machine. Oh. Covered in dust. As far as I can tell, there are no traces that could be related to the crime.
Well,
if you're curious about the scene at the time of the discovery of the corpse, use postcognition. Right. Give it a try. Alright, back up out of that. So that's done. That's done. Check the table here. Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related to the case.
yeah.
Yeah, let's check another place. There's a doll nailed to the roulette table, too.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel. The doll itself seems to be the same as the others. There doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy. It is in and of itself sufficient knowledge. Let's check someplace else. There's a roulette table. Probably hasn't been used since the incident, as it's covered in dust. There don't appear to be any clues on top of the roulette table. There's nothing underneath either. We should check someplace else. Right, let's do that.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new!
Thanks, Shinigami. Look at the line from the vent being like, Whoom. There's a vent here. 4 corners of the cover are screwed down, so I don't think it'll open. I doubt the cover can be opened when it's like this.
But
it's too early to conclude there's no useful information. Compare it with what was seen in postcognition. Right, give it a try. Whoom. Whoa!
A body. I see a body. The murder scene
with
from
a body.
Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet.
I knew it.
Sure enough, Secret Club has dolls nailed to the wall too.
yeah.
That must be the nail man's calling card. They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. Can't find a pattern. There's nothing that could be connected to the culprit. Let's try checking someplace else.
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him, signs that he was strangled. The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. I'm such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why? Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in postcognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult can probably pass through.
Thin adult. Time of the murder, the cover was not screwed down. A slender adult might be able to get through it. Great.
By the way, did you notice the nail below the vent?
Oh yeah, totally.
Vent? Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
Some of the nails beneath the vent are bent downward. Did they use the nails to like climb up? Just go ha 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 ha.
I think that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can here. And finished.
That should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my postcognition.
Oh, she's starting to like me.
It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Let's go then. $29.0. Cheese and meat buns. Oh. It just sounds good right now. I'm already a hungry lad.
The building we're heading to is accessed through Ginma District. Let's hurry there.
Access through Ginma District. Ginma District. Wait, should I have crossed up here? This is a nice city. You're so right, man. Oh, there's the cool umbrellas.
Oh!
It seems like they're restoring the building.
I get it.
It rains 24/7. No wonder the place is a wreck. No wonder the place to wreck. Oh wait, is this gonna be the mission? Request? I forgot what they were called. That person. What's wrong, Master? Doesn't she seem a bit uneasy, like she might fall over at any moment?
Come on.
She's just frozen. You really can't help yourself when it comes to ladies, can you? It isn't like that. Talk to her. Talk to her. Excuse me, is something wrong? You seem upset. Huh? Who are you? I'm kind of a detective. In training, yeah, haha. A detective, I see.
Well?
So, is something wrong? Well, actually, I've run away from home, and I'm at a loss about what to do next. Oh. This smells like a case. Let's hear her out, Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. I should avoid getting involved, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just left it alone.
Well?
Could you give me some more details? Well, I'm the daughter of a merchant who does business throughout Kainai Ward. Due to family circumstances, it was decided that I would have an arranged marriage. Thinking of what's best for my family, I should accept the proposal. But my suitor is an awful person. I heard it with my own ears. He said he was only using my father. Huh? Then why not talk to your father about it? There's nothing I can do without proof. Besides, my father's very keen on him. When I told my father I didn't want to get married, he yelled at me and said I shouldn't cause trouble.
I see.
So that's why you ran away from home.
Aww.
How lame. Let's get out of here.
No.
We can't do that. Having to marry an evil man sounds terrible. Leaving home has given me some kind of time to think. I want to try to talk to my father. But if I went back now, I don't think we could have a civil conversation. I'm terribly sorry to ask, but could you take this letter to my father for me? I'll reward you for your trouble. Does this chick think detectives are errand boys? I can't just leave her like this. That's my master, simping over every woman he meets and making their wishes come true. It's not like that.
All right.
Okay, I'll help you. Thank you so much. My father should be in front of Kainai Station around now.
Hey.
It'd be a good idea to ask what he looks like, right? Station is a busy place after all.
That's true.
That's true. What exactly does your father look like? He should be wearing a suit. Suit, navy blue from head to toe. It's his favorite.
I see.
I see. Thank you. Alright. Guess we'll do that then. So I click this. Travel by bus. Sorry, Halara. I got a thing to fucking do. Don't mind me. I got a thing to fucking do. Alright, where is it? Where are you? Looking for a... I did say it was here, right? Navy suit, head to toe, navy. Did I warp to the wrong place? Where does this go? Interior? Is this a step ladder? Or regular ladder? Stop right there, Master. Any further and you'll stop being a detective altogether. Okay. Maybe it's in here. Here we go. I found him.
Oh!
A completely navy blue suit. Could this be the merchant girl's father? Is the man with him the client's tutor? I bet he is. He even looks evil.
No.
Oh, can't tell just from appearances. Anyway, let's try talking with them. Excuse me. Who are you? If you don't mind, we're in the middle of an important conversation. I have a letter for you from your daughter. What did you say? You know my daughter's whereabouts?
Well?
Yes, but would you please read the letter first? You're not actually listening to this guy, are you, sir? I'll see for myself. Read. This is without a doubt her handwriting. There must be some kind of mistake. I would never mistake my daughter's handwriting. I'm afraid that if what's written here is true, this marriage cannot be allowed to continue. Get fucked, suitor. I almost got away with it, too.
Huh?
He's not even trying to hide it. He sounds like some second-rate cartoon villain. No point in playing pretend anymore. Scam's over the moment they start to doubt you. Later, chumps. Hey, wait! There's no need to follow him. Thank you for delivering this letter.
No.
It was nothing. I'll try talking to my daughter. Allow me to properly thank you another day.
Yes.
Sure.
For now.
Let's go report to the client. That was simple. I thought I was gonna have to like identify the blue suit man again. Blue from head to toe. But no, the game was just like, oh, here's a little cutscene. You did it. you did it.
And that's what happened.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that arranged marriage anymore. Really? And my father actually believed me. I think I'll go home now. Thank you so much for everything. What's my reward? Hope it goes well.
Well?
We did our part. Who cares what happens next?
No.
We're involved now, so I'd like for her to be happy.
Huh?
Oh, I get it. That must be the way of the simp. Why do you keep calling me that? Please stop. My reward was detective points. How did she give me detective points? That doesn't make sense. Or maybe
There's a
detective
large
points
mansion
are an
beyond
actual
the gate over
currency.
there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
Let me in.
It's closed, as expected.
Hell yeah.
Are you sure?
God, I love Halara. They're growing on me.
Wait!
Just like I'm gonna break in and I do not care. I clicked the wrong thing, but that's fine. Is there like strength, evasion, decrease, lower number of solution keys, increase to that. I have 2 points. I could buy this. Assist ability recovers even faster. Solution key selection sequence. Remove 1 incorrect solution key. Shinigami puzzle sequences slow down the rotation speed of Shinigami's barrel. Sure. In Shinigami puzzle sequences, break 2 incorrect letters on Shinigami's barrel. Summer fireworks. The number of letters cannot be less than what is required for the correct answer. Oh, I kind of want this now. Just take out some of the letters. Make it very simple for me. That's what I need to be a master detective. Alright, and it was number 2. Look at that. 1 through 4. Look at us go. I'm the best.
looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
Peel.
The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Yeah, we play sexy barrel games.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
That's really good. I mean, it's dumb, but it's very good.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Yeah, you better.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Alright, a few things to check.
There's a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
What's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the fence, like something scraped against it.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use
I'm
that
so
chair
short.
to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Yen.
You're charging me for it?
I jest. The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was
Don't
just
worry
a
about
hunch.
it.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Yen as a reward.
I'm kidding, a headache.
It's too small. Evidence of a string or something similar scraped against. Okay.
This is...
The door to the study. We left it open just in case. It's always good to be wary of sudden attacks. Never let your guard down. Right. Got it. It's because of the teaching of yours truly. You're welcome, Master.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Maybe.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Postcognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
I'm gonna just reach for the pocket.
Huh?
Oh, I grabbed the wrong photo.
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
No, we can't leave any stone unturned. Are you sure this one isn't related to the case? We can't be too sure.
Oh,
let's look at that kitty again.
You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, what a great photo, or picture.
Why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
Add it as a key. It could be important. Look at this. Doo-doo-doo-ba-doo. All these books are lined up so neatly. They're covered in dust. Nobody's touched them for a long time. Meaning they won't help us with the case?
Yeah.
Even in the past, several books line the shelf. I checked, but it doesn't seem like anything's different between then and now.
I see.
In that case, it's probably not related to the case. Doll on the wall.
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
It's a copycat case.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity.
Somehow.
It's like that darkness is staring into me. Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here?
Doll made of resin, not porcelain. Looks like a thin string rubbed against the inner corners. Okay.
Ugh, Let's check every nook and cranny.
That's right.
There's a projector installed in the center of the bookcase. I'd like to take a look, but I can't reach it.
Right.
Halara, could you please take a look around the projector?
Very well.
Sure, give me a moment. The projector is pretty dusty. Doesn't seem to have been used since before the incident. So it's probably got nothing to do with the case.
That's true.
There are fish in the tank. Doesn't seem like they've been cared for since the owner was killed. They're looking pretty bad. Inside the tank, some kind of secret passage.
Yeah.
Would be interesting. Doesn't appear to be related to the case. Hey, I'm rank 12 now. The projector's installed in the center of the bookcase. It wasn't on when the corpse was found. You'll never reach it, Master. I'll check it out for you. Well, did you find anything unusual? Nope. Everything is extremely usual and unrelated to the case. Lamp. Switch. There's a huge tank here, but there aren't any fish inside. Living things can't be seen through post-cognition. Doesn't have that ability. Oh. Interesting little fact.
Oh!
The lamp's light is pointed at the table. Probably wasn't turned on at the time. I don't see anything suspicious. Doesn't seem like the lamp is related to the case. There's a switch for the projector on the desk. Looks like it was set to off when the corpse was found. Oh, I guess I could have...
Yeah.
It's a lamp. Light's on right now. Make sure to use proper lighting in addition to those kinds of lighting. To these kinds of lighting, as eye strain may occur. Who are you talking to, Shinigami? The hell are you going on about? Oh, clouds. Interesting. I've turned it on. It's a carefully organized bookshelf. Looks like all the novels belong to the same series, the Going Saga.
Yeah.
I believe this series has more than 150 volumes. Fortunately, the author has passed away. It's a shame the story never saw an ending.
Oh!
2 extraordinarily thick books are stacked on the desk. These books are all in great condition, aside from some dust. They look completely untouched.
Beats me.
He probably wanted to seem knowledgeable. They haven't been moved for a while. They're probably not related to the case. Painting.
Oh!
Landscape paintings and extravagant frames are on display. All these paintings look incredibly expensive.
However,
They're counterfeits. Not a single one is genuine. It doesn't look like there's anything relevant to the case here. Let's investigate elsewhere. Hold my hand. 2 extraordinarily thick books are placed on the desk. Doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found.
well,
Peacekeepers must have stacked them. Good grief, what a bunch of amateurs. Placement seems to be the only thing that's changed. I don't think this will help with the case.
Oh!
Several dolls have been nailed to the floor. After the clock tower and the secret club, this makes 3. Doesn't make it any less creepy though.
beats me.
Now's not the time to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve this case. Right.
I see.
Dolls have nothing in common, and I don't see any unusual markings either.
It appears.
Nothing to do with the case then. A series of books is arranged neatly on the shelf. There's no indication the books have been moved. Don't think they're related to the case. I agree. Let's look somewhere else. Painting slightly moved.
What does that mean?
There's an expensive looking landscape painting, but it's tilted. I wonder why. Could this be related to the locked room?
It appears.
Doubtful. Judging by the marks on the wall, I'd say his painting was hung at an angle. Peacekeepers must have altered it by mistake during their investigation. How confusing. Is that everything then here? Looks like it. Boom. Part of the floor looks like it reflects. I think that's just a coincidence of the lighting.
That's true.
This is where the first witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
Seems very likely. Hold my hand!
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels, now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
Yeah, that's logical.
That's disturbing.
Okay, blood from the nails stuck in the upper and lower body of the corpse seem to be flowing in different directions. Definitely strange.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
One mark caused by strangulation, wounds from resisting.
Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Yay, that's an A-okay for the investigation here. Finished. Finished.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Oh, the answer is simple?
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out.
She doesn't just want to give me the answer. All right,
Unless
fair.
you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
Damn it, Halara.
I I'll figure
Damn
it out
it.
myself.
It's really all about the money with Helara.
The longer I'm with Helara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Wait!
Wait, is there anything else in this mansion I should be looking?
Huh?
Door's locked.
Say,
That's that voice just now. Was that in the game? Just our imaginations, probably. Okay, that was weird. Because that almost, the way how distant it sounded like something happening outside my apartment, too. It was,
say.
The owner's not around anymore, and there are a bunch just hanging around. Let's snatch one and sell it. I'm a detective, not a thief. I have some morals. Sofa in a lobby. Who is intended for?
Well,
It's probably just a status symbol, right? Can I go up the stairs? No, I cannot.
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Oh, I'm hurrying.
The chief's in danger after all.
Run, 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 run. Boom, 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 boom. What are the things called where we gather? Let me see something. I'll be curious to check. Let me see. I don't want. Wait. That's strange. Memory shard. Oh, memory shards is what they're called. Okay, so I literally just have. Shard. Let's see. Once at endgame, you get indication about on which chapter you can find each memory shard. Then you just have to reload the chapter. It seems like they're like technically missable, but you can reload chapters, I guess. That's Wait, you can just clear the pause thing. That's interesting. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go now? An art place? The way it's decorated makes it seem like some kind of lab or something.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very organic, just completely artificial. Or like a tanning bed. I'm not sure I follow. What is a tanning bed? Alright, I found the thing. The thing. I'm sure this is the thing. What did he say? Close to... Oh. That's not what I read initially.
So this is the art gallery.
So this...
It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
Yeah, Lara's just gonna break in. Fuck it.
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Did you say something?
That's our Hellora!
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait, please!
Oh, Halara. Oh, Halara. Okay.
Oh!
Seems like this door's locked.
Well?
There are priceless works of art all over the place. Of course the door's gonna be locked. Well, guess that makes sense.
What is it?
Oh, I was gonna go exploring. No exploring.
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're going in.
Always a stylish kick to open.
We're like a couple of thugs or something.
Paintings.
Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper. He said he was trailing the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
Ooh, another locked room mystery! That's more total! But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died. Let's start investigating.
Yes.
That place is suspicious.
We'll start with the door like we always do.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
2 keys can open the door. At the time the body was discovered, one of them was inside the room. Hold my hand!
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery.
The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming. I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Alright.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
Shut your face, Shinigami. Nice.
Yo, check.
Alright, let's go. Oh, just these. The cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes were brought in after the incident.
It appears.
Looks like there's artwork inside. They must be storing the items no longer on exhibit. I don't think these are related to the investigation. Yeah, but what about this? Hold my hand!
This is...
It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. This picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago. Huh? There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer. So true.
You know...
The cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, there are artworks inside.
Yeah.
There's a layer of dust on the boxes. Doesn't look like the culprit touched them. Meaning they've got nothing to do with the case. Okay. Like how she was just in there, in the room with you, covering an eye.
I'll find out for you.
Small window.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Currently, it opens outwards slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
Zoom.
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
Doll nailed to the cloth canvas. Key to the room is also nailed on.
This is...
It's a large scenic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason?
That's...
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much.
This is...
Nails are driven in this painting of a young man. Oh, I know this. He's one of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. That's not really the impression I get. That's not what I was thinking. Okay, so that's all gone then. Shelf with basket. What is all this? Let me see what's happening. What is this? Oh.
Oh!
A sculpture with a sheet placed over it to keep dust off.
It appears.
Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheet too. In other words, it's completely irrelevant. There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them though. I'll take a look for you. This is... What is it? We accomplished nothing. So you found nothing. Thanks, Shinigami. Whoa! Jump scare.
Oh!
It's a sculpture with a sheet over it. Position was the same before and after using post-cognition.
I see.
The overall shape of the sheet is also unchanged. You can assume nobody's moved it. The sculpture isn't related to the case.
Oh!
There are baskets on top of the shelf. There's nothing but dust inside. Guess it hasn't been used for a while. Basically, it's unrelated to the case.
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls?
The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal. But this one's just sick and twisted.
Perhaps in place of the doll. Wait, I didn't finish checking all the things here. Oh. Oh, did I not click the paint when it was...
Oh!
Spilled paint has stained the floor. If we can find out when the spill occurred, we'll know if it's related to our investigation. Did I not grab this already? Oh, I did grab it. I see. There we go. Strange me. Alright, so we have so many keys. I wanted to check this. Yeah, I've got 3 to spend now. I wanted this, didn't I? Yes. Shinigami puzzle sequences break 2 incorrect letters. This is massively going to help with the barrel spelling. Bam. Oh, just equip. Equip that shit. Why wouldn't I want it equipped? Break 3 incorrect letters. Number of letters cannot be less. Wow, we could break even more letters for 4 more points. 4 more points. Four more points. Oh, it's a picture of me holding, offering my hand to her, to them. I'm like, please take my hand. Please. And then look at us holding hands. That's good. It's a good update. It's a good picture. All these new characters too. Likes wind instruments, dislikes untuned instruments. Section chief of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers Investigations Team. I spent all last night, post stream. I just laid in bed and I was like, Amaterasu, 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 Amaterasu. I'm dedicated to the craft. A mumbling, unhealthy-looking man with a decidedly nervous demeanor. His words are polite, but any underling that makes a mistake is brutally rebuked. He habitually speaks through a megaphone to make up for his feeble voice. Good. Oh, his birthday's June 6th. That's also close to me. Desperately trying to find a way. He likes baseball, dislikes loneliness. My loneliness is killing him. He likes faith, dislikes atheists. Priest at a church, brimming with paternal affection, he feels as his calling to help all those in need. He is popular among the worshippers for his gentle and thoughtful nature. Many people come to ask for his advice. He likes anime figures, dislikes violence. Look at that. His talent is video games. What's this? Making speeches. Okay, a man who does odd jobs at a church in Kainai Ward. His colleague, the nun, bosses him around on a daily basis. He's terrible at socializing, sometimes appearing suspicious when talking with others. Always concerned about his weight. He's too weak-willed to do anything about it. Okay, sure. Let's see. She likes death metal. Dislikes people who can't get into music. Talent price negotiations. A nun at a church in Kainai Ward, often abusive and unwilling to listen to others. Personality is far from the image of a typical nun. Her father works in upper management at Amaterasu Corporation, something she occasionally leverages to full effect. Craftiness aside, she's fairly diligent with her work. Finally, the worshipper. Likes urban legends, dislikes a world filled with happiness. Huh. Pious worshipper at a church in Kainai Ward, an occult enthusiast. He chases after all kinds of unusual phenomena and urban legends. His obsession with this topic can sometimes put his life in danger. June 5th birthday, again, close. Oh yeah, let's click this thing. Get that thing. A painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel as if it's going to swallow me whole. Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. Doesn't look like it's related to the case. Canvas place here is completely blank. Wonder why it's blank. Why is it so messily placed with these wooden frames?
Well,
it doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it was used for some other event. I see. Nothing seems out of place. Don't think this will help with the case. But hold my hand. Painting's up here.
Yeah.
A blank canvas and wooden frame have been placed on a trolley. Nothing seems to have changed between then and now. At least, that's how it looks to me. It appears unchanged to me as well. I mean, there's probably no evidence to be found here. And finally...
Oh!
Seems like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. There's no trace of it anymore, though.
Beats me.
Looks like the area's been cleaned up, probably by the peacekeepers or the art gallery staff. I don't think investigating here will turn up any useful information. Stabbed!
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Isomoe.
Isomoe.
She used her good looks to have relations with many men.
Oh.
The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death.
They killed her because she was a floozy.
Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And
you noticed
oh, cut him off. My bad.
Yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep. This may be the real cause of death.
Look at victims, signs of strangulation, but no wounds from resisting. So it would most likely mean that they faked the strangulation after she was actually dead or incapacitated in some capacity. Signs of blunt force trauma, so must have probably been smacked in the head first, then strangulated to make it seem like she was strangulated, and then obviously nailed.
That should be enough.
I'm finished investigating here. Feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
Okay. Bye, Alara. I'm going.
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh? And my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Halara is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but...
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
Oh, right. I'll do it right away.
Not yet, Halara. Don't hate me. Can I go check over here now?
Oh!
Well?
Oh, this is back where we came in from. So I already went that way.
Outside the window? Could that have anything to do with the locked room?
I wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
I hope that's not the case.
Let's rest!
Some cardboard boxes are stacked up. Looks like they're all sealed.
Actually,
They've been left in the rain, so I bet whatever's inside is ruined. Probably.
Maybe.
Someone could probably scale this fence with some effort. Maybe the culprit escaped this way?
anyway.
Maybe, but the real priority is solving that locked room mystery, right? Anyway, it's not like there are any clues left behind here.
Yeah.
You're right. Let's focus on figuring out that locked room. Yeah, but I got 10 detective points for looking at it, so who's the real winner?
Here's the window.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
I'm way too tiny, or I'm way too big.
Just try it.
Even I, such a tiny lad.
Okay. I can't.
Couldn't even get near.
I can't even put my arm through this gap. I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
Ayo.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
Hinged window used for ventilation. It opens outward, but the gap is only about 5 centimeters wide. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Watch out!
Hey! What are you doing here?
Oh, it's just a man.
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
No, 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 no.
Wait! I'm...
No peacekeepers. Trick the art gallery staff member? Okay. I'm a peacekeeper.
I'm a peacekeeper.
Huh? Of Amaterasu Corporation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of Amaterasu.
You totally fumbled that. You're no good at lying, huh?
What did you say?
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like
Lara's
that?
got that lying aura to her.
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly.
They can convince anyone of anything.
By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
I'll ask him. I'll grill him.
Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door, and paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
Out of my sight. So the time the body discovers someone from the church tried to enter and knock over a paint can. Great.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
God, I love Halara.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to do.
Oh, stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right. We need to help him.
Fuzzhead.
I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right, let's hurry. I want to know how they'll execute him, too. Come on, let's go! Go, go, go!
I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. I'm a running fiend. Oh wait, the stairs down are just, gosh, always I almost walked way past it.
Alara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on! Where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
I'm curious. The ones we haven't found in episode 4 yet, right? See, but it makes it harder because if it could be any of these. Let's meet in front of the fountain, a shattered home, secret peak, patrolling, going home because I'm scared. Solar and lunar wink, behind the glittering city. I would love to be able to find these without looking them up, honestly. Lunchtime in the business district, yellow car and lion statue, treasure at the construction site. Going home because I'm scared. I'm going home because I'm scared. By continuing ahead, it will not be possible to return here for some time. So this is a point. Dare I try to find, like... Mansion, district, clock tower, kinda station. Like, I am like, well... Also, I assume what we're gonna do is get sucked into the actual labyrinth stage. Basically, we'll probably see a cutscene of something happening, and then we'll get sucked into the labyrinth. So we're probably gonna end the stream here in just a minute, so that we can kind of keep things intact. Like, oh, we did, like, basically the whole investigation here in this stream, and then in the next stream we'll do,
That's not where you should be going right now.
you know, we'll do the whole, well, I guess the labyrinth section in the next stream. Where would, if I was a fucking memory shard thing, where would I be? Like, this place doesn't seem to be that large, so do the memory shards pop up, like... And if I would have seen them, I would have seen them pop up, so they only maybe pop up in certain chapters and stuff, and then, like, you have to... Meat buns. Oh, meat buns. Huff, huff. Wait, what are you doing? Huff, huff? Oh, he's eating it, I guess. He's eating that meat bun. Eat that meat bun. Eat it. I didn't get to check this thing. Currently closed, huh? Guess it makes sense given the whole Nail Man incident. Nail Man. The thing is, I don't believe... Oh, I did it again. God. And X. Memory shards definitely don't show up and pop up on the thing like this, so you have to just find them while walking around. Now, the hardest part about them is they're just blue balls, right? And so, like, everything else in the city is like a neon color too, so it all just kind of blends in, possibly making things difficult. Construction.
That's not where you should be going right now.
She's being rude. There was a hint about construction site. This is a construction site. Am I wrong about construction site? Different construction site? But this makes me think maybe possibly it is that, like, you know, they could pop up at, like, different sections. Possibly different chapters. It's Montclair Street. I mean, worst comes to worst, I do finish the game, and then I just replay the chapters to get all the shards, because I would like to get all the shards and stuff. Ping. That ping noise. But also, I would like to find as many as I could during the game. stand underneath the water. Hey, look at me! Hell yeah! Oh, and it's a Fubuki one. Dude, it was worth looking around. Worth. Fubuki. Something about the glittering city. Alright, let's watch it. Fuck it. What else am I doing? I mean, we're gonna, like I said, gonna be ending the stream here shortly, so might as well watch it while we can. Oh, she's got cool coin attacks. They're so cool. All right. Let's have a moment with her.
This is the first time we have been alone at the agency, Yuma.
Oh, alone?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. I know. How about I make you some coffee? Or would you prefer some tea instead?
Which is which again?
Oh my god.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Like, she is impossibly stupid.
How to put this? One is dark and the other a bit pale. Which is coffee and which is tea again?
What?
That was a funny joke. You know what? I mean, I'd be nice and genuine with her. The darker one is coffee.
Anyway, the darker one is coffee.
Oh, it is? Now that you mention it, that sounds right. However, this is quite troubling.
Can't wait till I get to a chapter to just hang out with her. Oh boy.
There are far too many moments in my life where I cannot tell things apart. Just like with coffee and tea, I cannot tell the difference between an elevator and escalator. Or left and right.
Oh no.
Or the day after tomorrow and the day before yesterday. I cannot differentiate many things.
That sounds rough.
She needs to get her brain scanned.
Oh, there is more. Until recently, I thought paying reparations meant you were paying a repairman.
That's a new one.
She's such an airhead. I'm surprised she's managed to survive for so long.
Fubuki.
Yeah, I'm surprised she remembers to breathe.
Ever gotten you into trouble?
Trouble. I suppose when all is said and done, I have managed fairly well. Oh, there was one thing.
Really? If you don't mind, can you tell me about it?
Yes, of course. Back when I was around 10 years old, in the neighborhood where my mansion is located, a rumor was spreading about a high school student who could fly. I hoped it was true and wished to meet him, so I went for a visit. However, he could not in truth fly, but was rather considered something called a flight risk.
At this point, it sounds like a comedy skit.
Oh, well, it gets worse. He was more than a mere delinquent. People considered him an extremist. Upon discovering I was the daughter of the Clockford family, he kidnapped me and barricaded us away.
Barricaded?
Yes. He demanded the government revise the Constitution if
What?
they wished me to be returned safely.
So, what happened after that?
It was quite a while back, so I cannot really remember. In the end, the laws were changed a bit, and I was released.
The laws were... what? It makes sense a master detective, or rather a member of the Clockford family, would have such ridiculous stories. Being unable to tell coffee and tea apart should have been the least of my worries.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown closer.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately, we've gotten closer. So the only one we haven't done is the guy with the name. The guy with the name. I can maybe quickly scan the 5 hints, and maybe one of them would stand out from where we've been so far. Desuhiko. Desuhiko. Secret peek. Patrolling. Going home because I'm scared. Let's meet in front of the fountain and a shattered home. A shattered home. Let's meet in front of the fountain. There's a fountain somewhere around here.
Were you so busy brooding that you forgot where the agency's located?
Shut up. I'm exploring. She really doesn't want you exploring.
Told you so.
The sign is so sick, I'm way into the cyberpunk aesthetic.
Hmm?
Really? The more I look at it, the more tired my eyes become. Okay, fountain. I swear like I've walked past a fountain at some point.
On Fuzzhead's execution?
At some point in my life here. A shattered home? I'm going home because I'm scared? I'm going home because I'm scared. I'm going home because I'm scared. Nothing to see here. Okay, so this is a little mansion area. Fountain? This is not a fountain. Debated. Just giving everything a once over here. Let's see. Red hooded person. Tree? Magnificent tree. This isn't it. Alright, if I was a fountain.
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
Shush about Fuzzhead. What does that say? Knip Sunday.
Let's hurry back to the agency.
Nope, we don't go to the agency. Punk graffiti. Punk. Hey, punk. Hey, punk. Alright, well, I guess I'll just go then. We'll just save right outside of where it says there's a point of no return. Alright, cool. Good little earlier slash morning slash, or I guess late morning, early afternoon, stream. Like I said, we'll break for a while. I'll come back later tonight at some point to do some Uinekoing. Tomorrow, I think I'm just going to do a good old chunk of Final Fantasy 16. So next time I play this might be, well, almost for surely will probably be sometime in the, sometime next week. During the week, probably. Maybe as early as Monday, if not, you know, later. So, back tonight with Umineko. Enjoy your Saturday. Maybe go touch some grass for like 2 minutes, and I'll be back tonight. So until then.